welcome to my channel. Thanks for checking this out. It's going to be a quick back workout today. Just going to be focusing on back rows. It's going to be lots of fun, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope that you get some motivation from this. So the whole reason I'm recording this or putting it up is to motivate other dads, other guys that have gotten out of shape or never been in shape. It's not that hard to do. It's not that hard to get in shape. You can do this. It's easy. I'm just warming up right now with the 10 pounds. There is a lot of stuff on the internet that makes getting in shape and feeling good about yourself look very complicated. And it's not that complicated. It's not that hard. No secret. You just gotta get in there and do it. What I do is all really simple stuff. I use dumbbells and I get after it and just keep pushing at it and staying in shape. We're trying to get in better shape. It's not complicated, and I feel a lot better for it. I can tell you, when I was at like 246 pounds, I was feeling awful all the time, feeling bad about myself, and it was very frustrating to be out of shape and overweight. I just don't want to go back there, and I want to help just lay out an easy path for those other guys that are struggling with that. Whether you're trying to fight the dad bod that you've gained because you haven't had as much time to work out, it's harder to get to the gym, or you just never been in great shape, this is all pretty easy stuff, entry level. And if you just do it, you'll feel better. I think it's good to point out, though, that I really enjoy weightlifting. So this is a lot of fun for me. I like the way it makes me look. I like the way I feel during and after working out. So I'm having fun. Not everybody necessarily feels the same way about working out. So some of you, it's going to be harder. I say it's simple, and it might be the hardest thing you do because you just hate working out. It's like trying to get a little kid to eat their vegetables. No matter how good you say they are for you, you just don't want to do it. But just remember, if you don't get after it, whatever shape you're in now, it's only going to get worse. If you're not pursuing fitness, even just taking walks, if you're not doing the smallest things, whatever your shape in, it'll get worse. If you're in your 20s, and by the time you're in your 30s, it's going to be really ugly for you. And the path back is just going to be so much harder. One of the things that I noticed was the fatter I got, the faster it kept going. The jump from 200 pounds to 220 took like months. The jump from 220 to 230 took maybe a month, and I felt like the jump from 230 to 240 was just weeks. All right, I'm gonna grab the 20-pound dumbbell. still warming up. And I just want to say, if you are at that like like where I was at 246, like you're really overweight, make losing that weight the focus for a year. That's what I did. I lost 60 pounds, over 60 pounds in a year. And all I focused on was walking. And I lost enough weight that I could jog safely, jogging, and then eventually running. But it was a long road. What it wasn't was overly complicated. You know, I walked and I cut calories. And for me, at 246 pounds, it was really easy to, like the first couple months, I lost like 10 pounds, close to 10 pounds. And then it started to average out to about 5 pounds a month. If you lose 5 pounds a month, that's 60 pounds in a year. That's a game changer. If you drop 60 pounds, you're gonna feel a lot better about everything. And if you got more to go, you just keep tackling it. 5 pounds of weight loss a month is a doable goal. It's not gonna be the crazy starving yourself. As long as you're accompanying it with just walking. Track your calories and walk. And the nice part is that it's not a crash diet. I did crash diets before where I dropped like 30 pounds in 90 days, and it's not sustainable for me. Normally what happens is I would end up giving myself a break on day 91, day 90, or day 104. 2 weeks after that, I'm still giving myself a break, and the next thing I know, I've given myself a month of breaks, and I put a lot of that weight back on. Because in order to shred that much weight that fast, you're doing some extreme stuff that can't be a part of your regular life. If you focus on just 5 pounds a month, it's not going to be easy, but it's not going to be extreme. And it's going to be something that you can keep going with. And because your focus is a year, if you do, let's say 1 month you don't lose 5 pounds, let's say you lose 3, then the next month you can kind of make that up. You can spread that out and keep going. When I say I averaged losing 5 pounds a month, there were months where I lost like 2 pounds, like I was getting distracted, and then I would just refocus the next month. It's doable. You plateau. I didn't do any weightlifting that year, and the big reason for that was I just didn't want to get hurt and set myself back. I got to 246. A large part of that was because I pulled my pectoral muscle and wasn't working out. And the downside is, of course, if you're not lifting and you had been lifting, you're gonna lose some muscle mass while you're losing that weight. But you can make that up and have fun making it up. And I can tell you, as a dad, there's a big thing where people your motivation to lose weight can be like, oh, I want dating scene. You want to attract a better looking mate. You want to get with that hot girl you see, and that's it's a fair motivation. Like it'll get the job done when you're in your early 20s and pushing 30. But when you're a dad, like you've gotten married, you've got the hot wife, you don't need that. Like motivation starts to go away. She's stuck with you. She's had your kids. That can start to like go away. What helps me refocus is maybe strong for my kids. There's always that scenario that people say, like, oh man, if the house was burning, like, which kid would you save? And I don't have to play that game because I'm strong enough and fast enough, because I'm in shape enough that I could pick up both kids and get them out of my house. Like it's not a difficulty. God forbid my house ever be on fire. But if it is, I don't have to worry about not being able to carry two of my children out of the house. I'm gonna pick those suckers up and get them out quick. And my kids collectively weigh 100 pounds, but I can do that. All right, this is the 70-pound dumbbell. Going to be working on this, trying to get to those 3 sets of 10 so I can move up to the 80 pounds. Give myself like 10 more seconds to set real fast. Just remember, the fitness, it's a marathon, not a sprint. You gotta make fitness something that you're able to do and part of what you're doing for your whole life. Find things that motivate you for that. That's 10. I'm telling you too, when you're strong and your kids know you're strong, it also helps their confidence. Because they know that their dad is tough. They know their dad can protect them. They know they don't have to be scared about people around them, because their dad will destroy other people. And that's good. Your kids should look at you and be like, my dad is able to protect me. My dad is able to keep me safe. Especially when they go to school. They have a lot of anxiety, and having a strong dad dropping them off, I think, helps with that. All right, that's 10. I'm gonna give it a minute and jump back on it. Especially when it comes to bullying, man. People are gonna think twice about bullying your kid if you are jacked. And it sounds silly, it sounds maybe counterproductive, or people want to be like, oh, society can be better than that. But my life, society has never gotten better than that. My life, if you're fit, you're strong, you're able to hold yourself with confidence, things are better for you. You might want to believe that your brain can overcome someone's bronze, and people will respect you equally as well because you're smart, you're intelligent, you drive a really nice car. That's ideal. Like, that would be great. But you know, plain fact of the matter is, like, you want to make your kids feel safe, make them feel protected, being strong and actually able to do those things, actually able to protect them, and other kids see that, hey, like, that guy's dad is more than capable of destroying my dad. There is a level where that does help. I mean, you shouldn't have to rely on that with your kids, like, but it's just a reality. People don't change. People still will be more respectful of you if you look solid. Shouldn't be that way, but can't change reality. It's 9. And it doesn't mean you can't be a nerd. Doesn't mean you can't like video games. I love video games. I love Superman. If you look around, I got plenty of superheroes on the wall. I find them motivating when I work out. That's why they're there. I like to. Some people will have actual athletes on their walls. I've always been very inspired by Wolverine, Superman, and Spider-Man, and Venom. So, you know, you can be a nerd and awkward and also be, you know, take the time to be strong. It doesn't take that long. And you don't necessarily have to be huge to feel those benefits. Because people can perceive strength, you'll feel strong, and you'll feel more confident in that strength. You know, regardless of anything else, like how like not big you are, you'll feel more confident. I'm not, you know, I'm not huge compared to a lot of guys. And I moved to an area where there's a lot of former athletes, current athletes, and really big dudes. But I don't feel uncomfortable around them. Like, it doesn't hurt my confidence because I know I'm strong and I'm getting stronger and I'm gonna keep getting stronger. If I were not doing anything and couldn't lift and was just out of shape, it definitely could affect how well I present myself, or how confident I present myself. And it doesn't matter, like I said, it doesn't matter how you want society to be. Society still respects strength and confidence derived from strength above a lot of things. And if you think like, well, I'm a really, not me, but think about yourself, well, I'm a really smart guy and I make money and stuff. Don't forget, there's plenty of really smart guys that are also strong. Really smart guys that also make money, that are just built. And eventually, you're going to be in a room with that guy. And that guy is going to make you feel bad about yourself and, you know, affect your confidence. Because all those things you say to build yourself up with, well, I might not have 17-inch biceps, but I've got great brain and I can make money. And that guy that's got the 17-inch biceps, that has the great brain and makes more money than you, comes in, that's going to shatter you. Don't let that happen. That's 8. I'm killing my last time I did this, by the way. All right. You have 20 seconds and jump back on it. I am talking too much though. I think I'm giving myself like too long in between sets. That's why it's going better. All right, that's 5. I'm going to go down to 60 pounds. All right, 60 pounds. Seven. I'm gonna hit the 60s again. 30 seconds. Oh, 4. Oh, almost dropped it. All right, let me go down to the 50s now. I don't want to bum anybody out about like their physical shape. You know, everything I said is not intended to tear you down. It's the kind of the facts of life, man, to motivate you to greater success. I've benefited from hard truths and hard looks at reality in my life. I think a lot of people miss those hard truths, and it's essential to lay them out for them. Life is not going to be kind to you all the time, and it's not going to be the way you want it to be. It's not going to be the way a book called Utopia is ever going to make it. It's just not hard, and success will be determined by how well you can embrace those hard truths and stay motivated. All right. Unfortunately, I had a very late start today, and I got to get going, or I will not be able to get my kids ready in time for school. So thank you guys for hanging out. As I said, man, don't be demotivated by what I'm saying. All of these things are in your control to turn around, unless something has happened to you physically where you can't work out or you can't get strong. And that happens. But outside of that, you can control these things. You can help yourself be physically fit for the long run. Especially like for me, like I talk about the long term. Like I want to be strong through my 80s. Because I want to be strong when I'm 100. I don't want to be falling apart when I'm 100 years old. I'm going to be 100 years old. I'm going to go through like past 100. If you right now are overweight and you're in your 20s, you're overweight and you're in your 30s, that pattern won't get better on its own. You know, and you can do, like I said, a simple side of walking, jogging, running. Counting my calories is how I lost over 60 pounds in a year. You can do it too. I want you to do it too. I want you to feel good about yourself and feel strong and know that you can take care of yourself. If you have a family, I want you to know you can take care of your kids, you can take care of your wife. I want your kids to be confident in you and to then also want to be like you and be strong like you. Motivate them. You know, my parents were both Marines, and I got a lot of motivation in my life from having two awesome parents. And I hope that if you're a dad, you're a mom, you can do that same thing for your kids. Make your kids proud. Make them want to succeed because you succeeded. Thank you so much. God bless you. All right, for back rows, I did 3 sets of 10 with the 10 pounds, 3 sets of 10 with 20 pounds. With the 70 pounds, 1 set of 10, 1 set of 9, 1 set of 8, 1 set of 5. With the 6 pounds, 1 set of 7, 1 set of 4. And with the 50 pounds, 2 sets of 10. Thank you.